All right, so childhood memories, part 2. Every single dad had this. Every single dad. Back in like the 2000s, when alarm clocks weren't that big of a deal, you'd see this in every single master bedroom. It would always be the loudest thing, and it never worked. It literally would never work. You come home and you hear this giant alarm going off. You can think there's an entire fire and your entire house is burning down, but it'd be like, oh no, don't worry. It's just your alarm clock. Next thing. Why do we never see these in Walmart anymore? I miss seeing these things. These ball racks. Oh my gosh. You know what you do every single time? You take a ball rack out, you bust out some basketball, all moves, take some shots. But guess what? You'd always be with your parents be like, put that back. Because you never buy one. No one ever bought with them. But they'd be the funniest things to play with, to occupy how you buy in Walmart. And when they ask you to put it away, you know what you would always do? One of two things. You'd either one, take a step back, try and shoot it in, or you just throw it into another aisle and be on with your day. Next thing. I know this is a really crappy picture, but it's mac and cheese. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but anyone ever try and do mac and cheese and you have those noodles and you always try and stick the fork in them? And your parents would always be like, stop playing with your food. But you'd be like, I am on a streak right now, woman. I cannot hate you trying to do this, but I will do the dishes after, don't worry. Then, oh my gosh. I remember when I was a kid, you know what would be one of the biggest things always? Is the book fair. You absolutely never see them now, ever. But the book fair, I remember going to every single time. And in my opinion, the item I would always play with is the pointer finger. The pointer finger is always something I get. I literally poke every single thing that I could in that book fair. Why? I don't know. It was just fun. Oh, and then I remember when I was younger, one of the biggest things that was still being made was mechanical pencils. If you had a mechanical pencil back in the day, oh my gosh, you were the absolute G-go. You were the popular kid. You were. Mechanical pencils back then were... Oh, and then anyone ever remember that in the book fair you'd always find those pencil grippers? Those pencil grippers were always the literally best thing in the world. But you know why? They would never work though, because every single time you have to try and take them off, they would never slide. So you have to do the rolling technique. Always. The rolling technique would always be the most popular thing to do because they would never actually come off.